The stock market is sort of a miniature world, so to speak. You have buyers, you have sellers, you have a market, you have disputes, you have resolutions, you have regulation, and to the degree that a country can organize this small world, so to speak, in a fair way so that everyone is treated fairly and there's transparency, that will determine how well the market operates and how it will grow. So there's no reason why Russia could become a major market. But a lot will depend on these corporate governance issues, which again is related to the rule of law and all the other issues that surround Russia. Any shareholder of Rosneft, any shareholder of Sberbank, which is also government, any holder of any of the other government companies have to ask the question, what is the treatment going to be like going forward of minority shareholders in these companies? Is the government going to say that they're most concerned about the government's benefit rather than all of the shareholders? So it's a question which is quite an acute one, because now that Russia is launching a privatization program, they will need to attract foreign investors as well as domestic investors. And by the way, this whole issue of corporate governance is not only about foreign investors, it's about domestic investors. We have to ask the question, why do Russians want to take the money out of the country? Why aren't they invested in Russia? We have to ask the question, why do Russians go to London if they want to have a court case adjudicated? Why not in Russia? If you just look at China, many people may think, China has grown on the back of their own investments, and that's not the case. China's growth has been predicated on the basis of attracting foreign investment. And of course, Taiwan, the attraction of Taiwan investments, which may not be considered foreign because they're supposed to be Chinese, but in fact, they were foreign investors. That has really been the reason why China began the takeoff stage on their export drives. And of course, investments by American companies, by European companies, and so forth, really put China on the map in terms of being a great car producer, being a great electronics producer, being a great producer of consumer goods, and so forth and so on. The Russian government probably realizes that if they're going to succeed in raising the living standards of the Russian people and also harnessing the tremendous opportunities there are in the country, they need to have foreign investment. And of course, the whole deal with BP is an example of that. I mean, they didn't say they're going to do it themselves. They bought in BP. Why? Because BP has the technology and also the resources, monetary resources, to develop the Arctic and some of these other places. If they end up treating minority shareholders badly, they will probably not attract the kind of investments that they want to attract.